I'm back with another Q&A, and today we're going to answer the question, how do I figure out what I want to be known for? The truth is, you already know what you want to be known for. You just might need to peel back the layers to uncover it. Here's the process I use in my coaching business to help you figure out how you want to be seen in the world. Step one, you're going to look at your career, and you're going to make a list of everything you've done so far that you're super duper proud of. Don't overthink it, just write down the moments. It kind of doesn't matter. You're building a list. And that list is a useful tool to help you get to where you want to go. Think about the projects and the milestones that feel the most important to you. Those things that when you think about them, you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Then you want to look to your personal life. And this is pretty simple. What do you enjoy consuming content about? What are your hobbies or personal projects that light your heart on fire? And then what are those moments where you fully lose track of time? Step three, you're going to walk down memory lane and revisit all the past versions of yourself. Because sometimes clarity comes from looking back through the chapters of your life. So you might think about, what was I obsessed with in college? What I really enjoyed doing in high school? Who was I in middle school or elementary school? And so you've written down all these things. I would say you should probably write them down on note cards because that's the easiest way for you to be able to move things around in a fun and interesting way. But you're gonna write these all down on note cards and you're gonna mix them up. You're gonna look at them and try to find the connections between all the different things that you're interested in. You're trying to see, where do the themes connect? Where have you been passionate about something and allowed yourself to actually be seen? What lights you up inside and provides you with that joy that you desire? Now, I like making things real, so I'm gonna go through an example for myself. Wait, let me pause right there. If you made it this far, you might be ready for your creative reset. Grab my free guide and learn how to build your personal brand and launch your wildest, weirdest, most silly ideas. In my career, I did a few different things. I spent 7 years as a creative director in advertising, but I had a few side quests. I worked in communications for an arts high school. I did marketing and graphic design for a museum. And I feel like the combination of these experiences led me to exactly where I am in this moment. Now, in my personal life, there are 3 things you should know about me. I love making art. I am an artist at my core, and I'm so proud of being able to use my talents and gifts in order to spread joy in the world. I'm obsessed with neuroscience and specifically the science behind happiness. I spent a lot of energy exploring what can I do in order to make my life easier, and everything that I learned pointed me back to mental health as a tool for creating the life that I actually wanted to lead. Yeah, your boy is kind of a science girly now. I don't know how that happened, but I'm into it. STEM for the win. And then when it comes to the personal projects, I've done so many different things. I launched a culture magazine about the city of New Orleans. I co-founded a conference for creative entrepreneurs, and I wrote a book about my own mental health journey. And so it's really easy to see, even though all these things feel disparate and distant from each other, in many ways, I have always come back to the same 3 ideas. For me, it's mental health, creativity, and the pursuit of joy. That's what I'm the most passionate about. And so that's what I create content about. And those 3 things became my content pillars for my social media channels, but also for my newsletter that I send out every single week. So once you've done this exercise, the hard part, and this is the part where everybody gets stuck, but this is the part where you're not gonna get stuck because you're gonna do the work. You're gonna just start. You're gonna take the 3 things that you're passionate about and you're gonna start to make content about it. And you can make content in whatever form works for you. If you want, you can write. If you want, you can make videos, you can do a podcast, but the point is that you need to make long-form content that communicates your ideas to the world. When you make long-form content that communicates your ideas to the world, you're able to figure out who you are at your core. The joy of this process is that you are on an endless path of discovery. So our goal with this exercise is not to have that like 1-sentence perfect answer of this is what I do and what I'm passionate about. Your goal is to figure out 3 areas where you feel the most confident, and then you're gonna start to create content in those 3 areas to establish, do I really like doing these things? And the key is you're gonna focus on your own authenticity. By following your authenticity, that's how you get the clarity you desire. My name is Justin and I'm your creative coach. Now, I need more questions. If you have a question about personal branding or launching your weirdest ideas, leave me a comment below, or you can email me at hello@socurious.co. I'd love to hear from you. I might just answer it on the show.